says, well, what's this about? This is about me looking for good people wanting to make an additional stream of income. Are you one of those? Well, I don't understand. Who are you? My name's Ryan Morris. I'm calling from Austin, Texas. I am not a cold marketer. I'm not a cold caller. I was a former banker looking for bankers wanting to make extra income. Are you one of those? You guys with me on this?
Yeah.
If you get locked up on the phone and are nervous about it, and the best thing I can say is my first 50 phone calls were absolutely terrible. But what I learned is, here's the thing, and guys, this is a huge training tip point for you. You do nothing, you have no place to start from about how to move forward. You do nothing, you're just going to sit there and analysis by paralysis. You go out there and make the worst phone call you've ever made in your life and fall flat on your face. Man, I know what not to say next time. Right? Guys, you've got to have a starting point if you want to move forward. Now, I started off with the cold call point just because I want you to know if you don't know anyone in JCP&L, that's a good way to start it. The second tip I'm going to throw out is, when we launched Georgia, I didn't know anyone in Georgia. So on my telephone, I had a piece of white paper taped, and it said, "Who do you know in Georgia?" And I had a pad of paper next to the phone. Every time my phone rang, "Hey man, it's good to talk to you. I love this. Hey, I got a question. My $1 billion company just opened in Georgia. Do you know anybody in Georgia that might be looking for extra income?" Every phone call that happened. There's another guy on our team in Texas. He printed out the Georgia map with the green areas that we were in, and he walked around and said, "Do you know anyone in these green areas? Do you know anyone in these green areas? Do you know anyone?" Guys,
Seriously.
you laugh? He never went to Georgia once and sponsored 5 people on his front line in Georgia when we opened 3 years ago. Just by walking a map in. Now, guys, let me ask you something. It's one thing to want it, right? But if you don't ask, are you going to get it?
No.
Am I being assertive or aggressive?
Assertive.
You guys with me on this? There's a difference between pushy and aggressive and assertive and asking for what you want. Do you know anybody in these areas? Do you know anybody in Georgia? Do you know anybody in JCP&L? Whatever it is you're trying to look for. And we send out emails all the time, and the subject line says, "Who do you know in Broomall? Who do you know in Fort Worth? Who do you know?" Because when the big speakers move around, we're asking, who do you know in these areas? And if you'll just go out and ask, you'll start getting results. Guys with me on this? Okay, so James is going to talk about the